Hi Lacrosse fans, I'm Brian Karalunas from Villanova University, a member of the Ohio Machine and Team Maverick.
But he stays with the play, checks it away, and then picking it up and scoring is the long pole Brian Karalunas.
In this episode of Lacrosse School, I'm going to be going over ground balls, my approach, how to scoop the ground ball, and what to do once you have the ball on your stick. As a long stick, I break getting a ground ball into three parts. The first part is your approach. When I approach a ground ball, before I even pick up the ground ball, I'm looking and taking an inventory of the field. I want to see where my teammates are so I can move the ball as soon as I get it into my stick. As a long stick, we want to have one hand on the bottom of our stick and one hand halfway up our pole. What we want to do is we want to get that head flat to the surface of the ground, okay, and scoop. Once we scoop, it's critical to keep your feet moving. If I stop my feet, I can be checked from behind. As a long stick, your approach to a ground ball changes slightly when the ball's in a scrum. Too often, I see long pole players join a scrum and get right in the mix. The problem is when you have 5 or 6 people around you, it's very difficult as a long pole to get your hand high, right, and get that ball when there's a bunch of people around. I was a hockey player growing up and benefited a ton in lacrosse from using the fundamentals I learned in hockey. When I see a scrum as a pole, what I want to do is I want to goose the ball into space. I don't want to run right into the middle of it. I want to use my longer stick to create space. So I take an inventory of the field as I'm approaching the ball, and then I chip the ball to where open space is. I keep my feet moving, and then I can get the ball out of the scrum and then immediately look to move it to a teammate. The third step is what to do once you have the ground ball on your stick. Once the ball's in my stick, I want to keep my stick in front of my body. If I pull it back, I risk being checked from behind from an opposing player. When I have the ball on my stick and it's in front of me, I want to roll away from pressure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll out to one side to escape the scrum. As soon as I get my hands free into space, that's when I want to move a ground ball to a teammate. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to this episode of Lacrosse School. Hope to see you on the field.